In the 19th century, the country continued to expand west, with the idea and attitude of the manifest destiny, the belief that the U.S. was destined to stretch from the East Coast all the way to the West Coast. This led to the removal and relocation of the Native American people from their land. The Indian problem emerged as a result, and measures were taken to take care of the problem. Education was seen as key to dealing with the problem, and boarding schools were created as a result for Native Americans. Boarding schools were seen as the best method to fully submerge young Native American children into the American way. Children would learn how to read, write, speak English, along with other subjects, and would also learn a trade. The idea was to educate and civilize the Native Americans so that they may live the American way. One of the outcomes the boarding schools hoped to get was to educate and save the children so that they may be allowed to enjoy the benefits of living in modern America as equals. If the Native Americans decided to move back to their families, they would be the example to everyone in the reservation. Thus, this would accomplish assimilation to the family and to future generations. Some have claimed that boarding schools was a conscious decision made to get rid of any remaining Native Americans in the 19th century. In other words, genocide. Genocide was defined at the 1948 United Nations Genocide Convention. Many Native Americans refused to send their children to these boarding schools, at which point police were sent onto reservations and forcefully took children away. Many parents also saw these schools as a death sentence for their children because many kids died from disease and or lack of medical treatment. Children had to give up their names and take on a new white name. Boys often got their hair cut off and traditional foods were given up. They were also forbidden to speak their native language, and if you were caught speaking your native language, the punishment could range from corporal punishment to starvation. B, C, and E are the most relevant to the treatment of the children at the boarding schools. The gap in math amongst Native Americans and white students are about 44 points. That's almost twice the national average. Native Americans also graduate from high school at a rate of about 35% below national average.